Hi there, good evening, and welcome to my meditation, my monthly meditation. So I don't think I can tag anybody. Don't know why Facebook took that away. I think I can tag before I go live, but not after, which is slightly annoying because although I'm not expecting any, obviously if you're free, brilliant, come along. However, I think sometimes when we get the notification, we might be more inclined to kind of click on it and then come through and do the meditation. So as I can't do that, I will kind of just leave it. And I'll try and remember next time actually to do it before I hit the go live button. So I'm hoping I can still turn the camera around. Oh, I can. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can look at, oh my gosh, that looks a bit of a kind of a crystal mess there, doesn't it? I've got so many crystals that yeah, I should have a little tidy and sort out, but I like having them around, lots of different ones, and I tend to have my favourite ones on display in my treatment room, which is where I am now, and a nice little salt lamp. So we have our monthly meditation this evening, so whether you kind of do it one evening, whether you do it in the daytime, that's fine. It's kind of all about fitting it in at a time that works for you. So hopefully you can enjoy taking a moment for yourself. Not always easy, I know. If you're being all things to all people, it's sometimes hard to put ourselves first. But hopefully you're able to catch up with this at some point. So in my sessions, we start with a mindful moment. So just something to prepare ourselves for the session. Then we do a couple of mindfulness exercises, followed by some focused breathing. And then we finish with the meditation. And I kind of do it that way because it's like a little class where we're not just focusing on the meditation, we're preparing our body and our brain to get the most from that. So when it comes to the script, we're going to relax a little bit more rather than just coming in, doing the meditation. And maybe things are going on, if we're rushing from a busy day from one thing to the next, often we're bringing with us what we've been thinking about earlier. So it's all about being able to prepare our brains and our bodies to get the best from the longer meditation at the end. So I've got a little bit of hay fever at the moment, so I do apologise if I'm clearing my throat or coughing throughout the video. I'll do my best not to. I've got some water, so hopefully all will be fine. So I will invite you just to take a moment just to settle excuse me, into the session. Either closing your eyes or softening your gaze, relaxing your shoulders, letting everything go. Become aware of this moment. Become aware of your breathing. Forget about the busyness of your day. Forget about the busyness of your week. Forget about the busyness of your life. And just take a moment to prepare yourself to spend some time where the focus is on you. So this is your opportunity just to get away from everything going on in your world right now without actually going anywhere, which is the beauty of relaxation or meditation. So, mindful rainbow to start. So just looking around the space that you're currently in and just noticing something you can see that's red. And then noticing something you can see that's orange. And then noticing something you can see that's yellow. And then noticing something you can see that's green. And then noticing something you can see that's blue. And finally noticing something you can see that's purple. Grounding exercises are great for bringing us back to the here and now. Another grounding exercise which is amazing for moments of panic, moments of overwhelm, where we notice and name to ourselves different things linked to our senses. So we begin by noticing and naming to ourselves 5 things that we can see. So just noticing 5 different things around you that you can see. And then noticing and naming to yourself 4 things that you can touch. And then noticing and naming to yourself 3 things that you can hear. And then noticing and naming to yourself 2 things that you can smell. And if there isn't anything noticeable where you are right now, just thinking about 2 smells that you like. And then finally noticing and naming to yourself 1 thing you can taste. And if you haven't eaten or had a drink recently, then just noticing the taste of the inside of your mouth, which might feel like a bit of an odd thing to do, but it's all about being mindful, all about being in the moment. And now moving on to the breathing. So we're going to spend a couple of minutes focusing on the breathing. And the first breathing exercise, we'll do box breathing or square breathing, which is where we focus on the number 4. And we start by breathing in for 4, holding our breath for 4, breathing out for 4, and holding for 4, before repeating that cycle. So with any of the breathing exercises where we're counting, you're in control of the counting. So counting at a pace that feels comfortable for you. So we start by breathing in for the count of 4, and then holding your breath for the count of 4, and then breathing out for the count of 4, and again holding your breath for the count of 4. So 1 breath is held in, 1 breath is held out. So breathing in for 4, and holding for 4, and then breathing out for 4, and holding for the count of 4, and just doing this sequence in your own time. And then the next breathing exercise, we'll do equal breath. And with this breathing exercise, we're going to go through a sequence from 1 through to 5. And we breathe in and out for the same number and just build on the previous number. So we start by breathing in for 1 and breathing out for 1. And then breathing in for the count of 2 and breathing out for the count of 2. And then breathing in for 3 and breathing out for 3. Breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 4. And then breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5. And then just doing this in your own time. And then one last breathing exercise. This one is 4-7-8 breathing. So this is a bit of a more challenging breathing exercise. Excuse me, but it's a great one for moments of stress, moments of overwhelm, moments of anxiety, and it's also a great one for sleep as well. So with this one, we're breathing in for 4, holding for 7, and then breathing out for the count of 8. Holding for 7 and breathing out for 8 may well feel a bit of a challenge, but what I say is maybe speed up your counting. It's one of those exercises that over time, with a bit of practice, you can start to really focus on slowing down the counting. But for now, if it feels uncomfortable holding your breath for 7 counts, just count a little bit quicker, just to make it work for you. So breathing in for 4, holding for 7, and then breathing out for the count of 8. And now moving on to the meditation. So this month we're stepping into a moment of stillness, a safe space just for you, a place where you can let go, where you can breathe deeply. We'll take a little journey together to your orchid oasis. a peaceful sanctuary inside yourself. So beginning by making yourself comfortable, whether you choose to sit down or lie down, your comfort is key. Allow your hands to rest softly by your side or in your lap. And closing your eyes gently or softening your gaze. Taking a long, slow breath in through the nose. And allow the breath to flow out through the mouth. And another breath in, this time breathing in peace. And breathing out anything heavy or tense. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your jaw to unclench. Allow your breath to become steady and calm. I'd like you to imagine a wave of soft, warm relaxation beginning at the top of your head. It's like the sunlight on petals, gentle, golden, safe. This wave moves slowly down over your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw, releasing any tension as it goes. It flows across your neck and your shoulders, just melting away any weight that you've been carrying. Down through your arms, your elbows, your hands, your fingertips. Let it soften you. This peaceful wave travels through your chest and your stomach, all the way down your legs until your entire body feels bathed in calm. You are safe here. You are supported here. You are allowed to rest here. Now, in your mind, begin to picture a hidden garden. Your personal orchid oasis. It's calm. It's quiet. It's a space only you can enter. You walk slowly along a winding path, and ahead of you, a canopy of soft light filters through tall trees. You begin to see orchids, delicate, graceful, growing in all shades of purple, pink, white and green. Each orchid sways gently in the breeze, just like they're breathing with you. They whisper peace. They invite you to stay. You sit beside a still pool of water, surrounded by petals and leaves. The air is filled with a light floral scent. This is a place of beauty, of balance, of calm. As you breathe in, imagine yourself soaking in the oasis, breathing in tranquility, breathing out anything that no longer serves you. You are not expected to hold everything. Here, you can just be. If it feels right, you can repeat these affirmations quietly in your mind. I allow myself to rest in my own oasis of peace. Like the orchid, I grow gently, even in stillness. I'm allowed to bloom in my own time. This moment is just for me, and I am worthy of it. I'd like you now to spend a few more moments in this quiet space, just noticing how calm feels in your body. Let it root itself gently within you. And now, when you feel ready, begin to bring your awareness back. Start to move your fingers and toes. Maybe have a little stretch if that feels right for you right now. And then when you're ready, just blinking your eyes open. And know that your orchid oasis is always within you. A place you can return to any time you need. So I hope that's given you a little bit of time for you. Feel free, if you've got any questions, just to pop them in comments and I'll come back and answer them. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.